Okay, well, I'm Barbara, the organizer for this meetup. And the name of the meetup, I just want to emphasize, is Dating Without Losing Yourself, especially across cultures. Usually, the audience I get is internationals and professionals, or not just professionals. And before I introduce myself, I would like to ask you, I noticed in the on the attendance list, um, many of you listed hobbies as an interest. I was just curious, as a way of opening up, starting, what are some of the hobbies that you're talking about? I mean, I can talk of my own hobbies are fitness and yoga and Pilates. And I get out of my apartment and around people that way. But I was just wondering, what are some of the hobbies that you were referring to when you did meetup? Mohammed? Yeah,
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 my hobbies are sport,
sports. Mhm.
yeah, and in group, yeah,
Yeah, group sports.
groups sport, yeah, and travel, journey, and book reading, reading book,
Nice.
yeah, and
Do you also listen to audiobooks?
audiobooks and
Paper too.
paper chip. And now I want to improve my English, and I search a group in Munich and a coffee for language coffee.
Yeah, and you know there are also meetups for that.
Yeah,
Yes, yes. Okay, great. Jiwan, can you talk about your hobbies?
Sure, yeah, sure. I have a lot of hobbies. Basically, like tennis, swimming, maybe also reading, also my hobby. I like to go outdoors activities. Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, I forgot to mention with fitness, I also do swimming. And I'm curious what kind of swimming you do, Jiwan. Do you do lanes or do you do group swimming?
Um, Not group swimming, it's an individual one. And how to say this is,
Like
uh,
lanes, in lanes.
yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Okay, great. Ikram, are you with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Can you talk about can you talk about some hobbies?
Um, I like reading.
Okay.
I like going to the gym.
Uh-huh.
Um, I like everything about painting, art.
Nice.
I paint myself,
Oh wow.
but
And tell me a little bit more about the painting. Is it like Picasso or Monet or someone else?
oh, I'm more interested in impressionists like
Oh yeah.
Monet.
Yeah.
But what I paint is more the views. I love painting views.
Views.
Yes.
Okay. And give me an example of what you mean. Like
Um,
a view
like
out a window?
No, I mean like the sunset,
Oh yes.
sunrise. Yeah.
Okay, I get it. I get it. Great. Okay, thank you. And Mahesh, are you with us?
Yeah,
Can you talk about your hobbies?
yeah, I have many hobbies, but my favorite one is listening to podcasts as well knowing the geopolitics.
What is it again?
Geopolitics.
Oh, geopolitics is your hobby.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, that's interesting. And do you read a lot about it in paper books or on audiobooks?
yeah, listening to podcasts.
Oh, a podcast. Okay, great.
Yeah,
Okay. And I think someone else just joined us. Let me check. Vicky, we're talking about our hobbies. Did many of the attendees mention hobbies in their when they signed up? So I just wanted to ask around what you do for a hobby.
Hi, first of all, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, actually, I'm a student. I'm in Paris.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, my hobby is normally watching films
Okay.
and
What's your favorite film?
some Hollywood movies and American film.
Okay. Do you like Tarantino?
Sorry,
Do you like Tarantino? Like Pulp
Tarantino?
Fiction? Pulp Fiction.
No, no, not like that. Actually,
Okay.
I'm an origin from India.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we continue, I want to introduce myself. You already know, I think, that I'm the organizer, Barbara. Um, and I am a relationship success coach. That's why I'm here doing this session event with you. So I have some certifications in relationship coaching, but I also have a PhD in theories of the self and life writing and trauma. Um, but I also have my own experience with being single and dating before I got married, after my divorce, and also I've been with my partner now for 25 years, and we also have date nights. And I'm sure you've heard of that as well. So that is my introduction. Um, I want to say a few things about the event. As you might know, this is not an event for speed dating. I think you know that. Um, but we're also not going to complain about dating. Rather, we're going to reflect on dating, and we're going to combine our information. I'm going to ask questions to facilitate the discussion, and hopefully, we'll have a very rich and fruitful discussion about everybody's experience with dating. And I know that many of you face difficulties with different cultures or language differences or barriers, um, and working differences. And this all might make dating more difficult, or it could also open up opportunities. So we're not going to try to solve your love life tonight. I don't think we can do that in 1 hour, although it would be nice. Um, and I'm just going to read this from my notes. We're exploring how to date without shrinking, performing, or over adapting. That's the idea. And if we can laugh a few times, that would be great, I think. I know I have some experiences that I can laugh about. Maybe I couldn't at the time. Okay, so for the warm up, there's always a warm up with a discussion. I'm going to ask you each a question. I'm going to ask you the same question and go around. I think, Mohammed, can you hear me?
Yes.
Am I going too fast?
Yeah, yeah. No, no, it's okay.
Okay, okay.
I
Uh,
understand.
because once I get going, I might speed up.
Thank
Okay,
you.
I'll
Yeah.
start with you since you're mute. Oh, you can go back off. What country has influenced your dating life? And that's for you, Mohammed. What country has influenced your dating life?
Actually, I was born in Iran,
Mhm,
and since 1 year, I'm in Germany and Munich.
mhm.
And in new culture, I didn't have enough information about culture and the people and on so weiter, yeah.
In Germany.
In Germany, yeah.
Yeah.
And other hand, in Iran, the culture is close and because there is not open and there's a religion,
Yeah.
yeah, and everything is taboo, yeah, and everything is negative,
Yeah. So
yeah.
when you went to Germany, did it seem a lot easier?
It's easier, but language is important,
Mhm.
and the culture. And in two factors I think is important. And this side I could improve my language.
Uh-huh.
And but I have in this year just two dates,
Two
yeah,
dates?
2 dates, yeah,
Yeah, 2 dates.
yeah, and
Were they German?
not German, Taiwan and uh, Tunisian,
Oh, okay.
yeah, and
So you're dealing with two, three, or four cultures between the two of you.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And in this time, I'm trying in I'm trying to having more contact with another people. For example, in gym and in Red Cross, yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
and I think it's a solution, but I'm not sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
But it's
and
an opportunity
yeah, it's an opportunity, and I think I don't have enough experience
with dating.
with date, yeah, and with my I'm not sure. For
Uh,
example, if when I send a message and I'm busy that always and I'm a little nervous
Date again?
and
Nervous.
nervous, yeah, nervous.
Um, yeah, but keep in mind with sending messages, there's a whole culture around texting and emails and you know, it's never you can never be quite sure about the communication.
Yeah. And sometimes I think I'm not enough, and yeah, I think it's yeah, yeah, I think.
Well, I think that is a very that's not unusual at all when you're in different cultures and you're crossing more
Mhm,
than one culture to question yourself. But part of the topic of the session is trying not to lose yourself when
mhm,
you're dating, is to hold on to that internal core.
mhm,
You know what I mean? So that's part of the idea of the session of the event.
yeah.
How do you hold on to your internal core? Do you know the word core? CORE?
Core.
Like a center, your internal
Yeah,
center.
yeah,
Yeah, something like that.
yeah,
Or internal continuity, what makes you who you are? How do you hold on to that while you're in different cultures or dating, for instance, that sort of thing? We'll talk about it more. I want to move on to the next person. But very interesting participation, Mohammed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Jiwan, what country has influenced your dating life?
Mm, well, I think now I think it's the global issue.
Yeah.
It's a global issue because most of my time I work in European countries.
Uh,
So I met some guys from European countries and maybe a few guys from the United States. But the issue is the common. I feel like I can meet someone I like and not only once, but in the end, it's always about commitment issue,
uh,
and the challenge is always like it's not possible to get into the real relationship. It's always like short term, and short term is never what I want.
what's that
So
word? What's that word you're using?
short term. So I dated some people in the very beginning. I feel like everything is going well. But then after maybe 1 month, until we come to the honest talk, I ask like, what kind of the relation are you looking for? And then I can realize they don't look for the long-term relationship.
And do you think this is due to what? To age or to culture or what do you think it's because? What do you think is the reason?
Yeah, this something I don't quite understand. I try to analyze by myself. Maybe one thing is because I met the wrong people who are not ready to commit, or or another reason, maybe they are just not into me. So could be these two reasons. I mean, in general, either they are not into me or they are not ready to get to a relationship or whatever. Who they meet, they are not going to commit.
Do you think there could be a reason why you're attracting this kind of person?
Yeah, this also could be the reason because I mean, if we are dating well for 1 month, for sure there's some attraction, at least from my side.
Uh-huh.
And I think from their side, they also like me, but there could be some other reasons behind why they are not ready to commit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this is a pattern.
Yeah, this is a pattern, and I really want to break this cycle. I don't know why, but I really hate, I don't want to hate. I'm really tired of getting into this cycle. Every time I feel like I'm very transparent, I treat people very kind, and I'm honest. And I even wrote very clearly in the profile saying that I'm not interested into something casual. And after 1 month, I can feel like, oh my God, this is the same issue. So I quit. I will just quit. I will not spend more time on the wrong person.
Okay, well, I don't want to pursue it in the group. I do have some questions for you that come to mind. So we'll talk about it later, another time.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
And Ikram, could you answer the question, what country has influenced your dating life?
I think it's France.
Uh-huh.
So I had a lot of dating in Paris, and so at the beginning I was dating people from Paris, and it doesn't work.
Mhm.
And then I start dating people who lives in another countries,
Uh-huh.
and so basically I'm like Jiwon. I'm looking for something long term.
Yeah.
And I never had this problem. Like they start something serious with me. So because I'm always straight from the beginning. So if we're not looking for the same thing, let's just not waste our times.
Mhm.
And so basically at the beginning everything is good, but after like 4 months, they left. But they don't left like they don't say, oh, I just want to stop the relationship or something. I don't know. They're like, they do everything to make me leave the relationship. So it's always
Ah,
come from me.
they do everything to make you leave.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
They don't want to be blamed.
and it works because I start after every relationship, I start blaming myself and feeling like, oh, I'm the problem here. And maybe it's my fault, because if it wasn't my fault, um, they're not gonna be, they're not gonna do the same thing like every time. I'm not gonna leave the same problem every time. So, so yeah, this is how
So
it works.
would you say like Zijuan we were talking about, is this also a pattern you see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think at the beginning they're like, "Oh, I'm looking for something long term, blah blah blah," and then when it starts to be very serious, and I start asking for something like actions, not only words, and then they get scared, I think. And then they do everything to make me leave.
Yeah. Well, you probably heard this, so you probably don't want to hear it again. But you've heard before, I'm sure, that you can't change other people.
Yeah.
You have to change yourself. I'm sure you've heard that. So
Yes.
the question is, just like I asked Zijuan, why are you attracting this sort of situation? You know, and that's something to think about. Not that it's your fault, but just think about why you might be, if it's a pattern, there must be something more to it, for instance. But we'll talk more about it. I want to move on to Mahesh. Mahesh, the question is, what country has influenced your dating life?
Well, I want to be honest. I have never been dating, but I have seen many people in my surrounding. Like I have, but the things that I have been observed in them, like I'm like I'm coming from India and now I am living in Germany in Berlin. Like living between India and Germany can naturally create a mixed dating
Wait a minute, wait
mindset.
a minute.
Growing up with
Where are you living?
Berlin,
Berlin, Germany.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so we have three people related to Germany somehow here.
yeah,
Yeah, continue.
yeah. Growing up in India, I will likely influenced by values that emphasize long-term commitment, emotional seriousness, and the importance of family relationships. Uh, for me, dating is often seen as something that leads towards stability and marriage rather than just exploration.
That's what you're looking for, a relationship that leads to marriage? Yeah.
The things that I have been observed back in India,
Ah,
okay,
and
but now, yeah,
you're from India?
yeah, I'm from India.
Okay, okay. But now,
Yeah.
what were you going to say?
And now living in Germany, I was surrounded by a culture where dating usually begins more casual. Independence is highly valued, and relationships develop gradually without immediate pressure to define them. As well, the emotionally intensity tends to build slowly, and personal space is always respected. Uh, these, this is the difference I have seen compared to India and Germany.
What did you say about emotionally?
Yeah, emotionally, like giving respect to their decisions and values and
Uh-huh.
let them live like they want.
So are you planning on dating soon?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Yeah,
Okay. And do you have concerns?
no, particularly I don't have any concerns.
Oh, okay, great. In that case, I'll move on to Vicky. Vicky, the question is, what countries influenced your dating life?
Actually, to be honest, I never did before.
Okay, well that's with the sessions I do on singles, that's not unusual.
Okay.
But what can you say about dating from your experience? Are you looking forward to it, for instance, or nervous
Actually, in
about
Paris, yeah, actually in Paris, I'll be seeing it day by day because I studied in Paris and currently I'm working in Zalando. It's a e-commerce company. It's a German-based company.
German?
And yeah, it's a German-based company.
Everybody's talking about Germany.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm working in a German-based company. That name is Zalando.
Okay. Um,
Yeah,
and do you think you'll start dating soon?
yeah, maybe. I'm
Maybe.
just
Okay.
looking for, yeah.
And what are you doing to make what are you doing to open up that door to dating?
Um, just just talking with my colleagues.
Uh-huh.
Something. Yeah, yeah. Just in random talks.
And we were talking about hobbies, anything to do with hobbies?
Yeah.
What did you say for hobbies? I forget.
Actually, I before I told American films and
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, films are good. Well, it's kind of hard to meet someone at a film.
Sorry.
It's kind of hard to meet someone at a film.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, in film it's be very easy, but actually in the real life, it's
yeah.
a very struggle to meet a new person like film.
Okay. Let's go to the next question. I'll start with you, Vicky. Again,
Okay.
I know I just talked to you, but we're going backwards now. What is one, okay, this one, I think we'll go to someone else because it's about dating. Ikram, what's one funny cultural misunderstanding you've experienced while dating?
Um, uh, I don't have anything in mind, to be honest.
Any
Like,
any unusual misunderstanding?
uh,
No,
no.
it's okay. I'll try Zijuan. Zijuan, do you have a funny cultural misunderstanding that you experienced while dating?
I think there is, but I need time to think.
Okay. Shall we come back to you?
Yes, please.
Okay, Mohammed, will you save us on this question?
Misunderstanding in dating.
Cultural misunderstanding with dating.
Control. Um, Actually, in Munich, I don't have a lot of dates, and
I think you had two,
two, yeah.
but there were no cultural misunderstandings.
Actually, is about language.
Yeah, yeah,
And, yeah, misunderstanding. It's about language.
yeah,
Is not a part of culture.
yeah. Okay, great. Just one more warm-up question, and then we'll get to the normal questions. Um, Tell me one word that describes dating for you right now. One word that describes dating for you right now. And we'll start with Ikram. One word.
Um, I would say loyalty.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's great.
Mm.
That's powerful. Mahesh, one word that you would say that you would think about with dating, whether you've done it or not.
I'll say honesty.
Honesty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also a good one. That's top of my list. Vicky,
Excuse me, can
Yeah.
you
Hello.
repeat?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah. What did you say? Question? Can you repeat it again?
One word that you associate with dating,
I think it's another kind of emotion.
emotion.
Yeah.
That's also powerful. You guys are great. And
Okay.
Zijuan, one word that is you associate with dating.
Associate with dating
Yeah,
in
one word.
yeah, I mean, I have a question to this question. It means that my expectation or my feeling.
You can answer anything you want.
Okay, if I would say to describe my current feeling to the dating, I'm
One
going
word.
to, okay, frustration.
Ooh, okay. And Mohammed,
Actually, I didn't understand the.
one word that you associate with dating. Everybody said loyalty, honesty, um, emotion, frustration.
Is which factor is important for me? Which words is important in
Yeah.
date? Yeah.
Which word is important to you for dating?
Mm, Funny.
Ah, very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Nice. And did you, with the two dates you went on in Germany, were you able to laugh together
Which one? Yeah.
with one of them?
With one of them, yeah.
Maybe laughing about the language mistakes.
Mistakes and and travel and yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, let's move now to the general questions. What we just did was the warm up. So I heard a little bit from each of you about your situations. Let's start with identity and dating. This is a little bit about identity. When you're on a date, do you become more expressive or more careful? And anybody can answer this. I'm not going to call on you. You can just talk.
I can start.
Yeah, Ikram, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm more like for the first date, I can say anything. I don't have any boundaries.
So you're very expressive
Yes, very expressive.
on the first date.
Yeah, first time it's even scary.
You mean for the other person?
Yeah, but sometimes my girlfriends they're like, okay, it's the first date. You don't have to say everything. You have to be careful, and
Right.
to
Are you the kind of person that you're going to be who you're going to be and you want to be accepted for who you are?
yeah,
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It seems to me that's a good way to go because if you're careful, they might not get a real sense of you.
yeah.
So I think that's great. That's really great. Okay, next question. When do you feel, not you, Ikram, I'm talking to everybody. When do you feel slightly edited? EDIT, edit. When do you feel slightly edited? Anybody?
Can you spell this word?
Yeah. E, D as in dog, I, T as in Tony. Edit.
I can answer this question. I
Go
feel
ahead.
like
Thank you.
when I feel attracted to this person, I feel edited.
That's interesting.
Mhm.
You edit yourself.
Yeah, edit in words to think about say before think before say.
Is that because you don't think you'll be accepted?
And try to maybe it's like try to impress.
So you don't show your whole self.
Oh no, no, it's not that. It's like try to say it in a perfect way.
Oh, gotcha. So is it a language thing?
Yeah, it's a language thing.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, I understand now. Thank you. Hi, Maria.
Hi, hello.
We're working on some questions and
Okay,
we have about 20 minutes left.
okay, sorry, I was thinking it's at 7, so I just realized now and I joined as soon as I could. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it started at 7 CET.
Okay.
Yeah. It might be a different time zone for you.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
6 o'clock here. Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
no worries, no worries. Do you want to jump in and join us?
I'm just listening at the moment. I don't know
Okay.
what are you discussing? Yeah.
Okay, just listen for a while, and then if you want to answer a question, hop in.
All right.
My next question is, what differences have you noticed in dating styles across cultures? Dating styles across cultures. What have you noticed?
I can go.
Sure. Ikram, go ahead.
Um, my culture is when you date someone, you cannot stay dating that person forever. One day you have to marry that person, and at least you have to be engaged to that person. So before getting the family involved, you have to be sure that person want to marry you. So I cannot introduce my boyfriend, for example, to my father if
Yeah.
I'm not sure that he's gonna marry me.
And can I
So
ask which culture you're talking about?
Moroccan.
I'm sorry?
Moroccan.
Oh, Moroccan. Okay.
Yeah. So when I started dating here in Paris, I was it wasn't the same. Like for French people here, they can be dating someone for many years and they don't care about the marriage. It's not something, it's not an obligation. It's not, they can introduce you to their parents, even if they're not sure that they want to marry you. So at the beginning, I was so confused.
Yeah.
But then I was used to it. Like for the first time, I was dating a French guy.
Mhm.
He introduced me to his parents, and I was like, "Oh wow, does mean you want to marry me?" And he was like, "No, no, no." So funny. And I said, "Oh, it's because me. It's different." And he always asked me. He was like, "Why you never introduced me to your family?" And I was like, "Because it doesn't work like this. If I introduce you to my family, that's mean for them that you're gonna come and marry me." And I was like, "Okay." So
Would you say that because of the cultural differences, it requires with dating a lot of negotiation?
yes, definitely.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
just like you were describing with
yeah.
your
Mm,
friend a minute ago, him wanting to take you to the parents, him wanting to go to your parents, and then that could cause misunderstandings if you're like,
yes,
you can't come to my parents.
yeah, a
Yeah.
lot. Yes.
Okay, let's go to the next question. Um, how does being non-native linguistically, in terms of language, how does being non-native in terms of language or culture affect your confidence in dating? Do you know what I mean by non-native?
Yeah,
That means you're not an English speaker
yeah.
by native, by nationality or birth.
Mm,
So the question is, how does being non-native affect your confidence in dating?
I can go if anyone,
Let
if
me
there is
check.
someone.
Let me check it, Crumb. Does anyone else have an answer for that? Otherwise, I'll.
I can go as well after her. It's okay.
Okay. Ikram, go ahead.
Um, well, for many years, it was a problem for me, even if I speak French very well, because when I come to France, I was 9 years old, so I speak French perfectly. But it was a problem for me because of the accents.
Yeah.
So whenever I was dating a French guy, he was like, "Oh, so you're not from here?" And I was like, "No, I came here while I was 9 years old." And it's like, "Oh, okay." And it always been a problem, even with the family. Like, I mean, his family, because it's not the same culture and it's not the same language. My parents, they don't speak French. So, and then I started dating English people, and I never had this problem because even if I speak French more, like my French is better than my English, but they never noticed. Like they never cared. I mean, English people because they are like, she's from Paris, so it's normal that she don't speak English very well.
That's a good
So,
example, Ikram.
uh,
That's a good example.
yeah. So this is how I started dating people outside France.
Okay. And do you do this online?
Yes,
Okay. And have you made a long trip in this journey?
a long trip.
Like to meet somebody?
Yeah, I was dating a guy. We stayed like 2 years together.
But did they live far away from you?
Yes,
Oh,
definitely
okay.
New York. So New York, Paris is very far.
How
Yes.
romantic.
Yeah, so I was used to go to New York and he was used to come to Paris.
Those are my favorite stories.
Yeah.
I have a whole series on love across borders. You know why? Because my partner is Dutch and I was in the United States and I met him online and then I eventually moved here to Amsterdam. So we also have love across borders.
It's so
The
beautiful.
best. Okay, let me move to Maria.
I was gonna say the same actually as this girl because I've been dating in England for 10 years. That is where I lived, where I live, and I never had any problem because I think British people, they are more patient when you don't speak English very well. So I never found that a issue, to be honest. And it's interesting because when I went back to Spain for holidays or whatever, and I had some dates there, I found it quite boring being in a date with a Spanish person, because at the end of the day, I think I found it more exciting to be talking to a person that actually is not your native language. I think it's more enriching. So I did not found these barriers in dating. I think it keeps the excitement. I found these barriers more when I jumped into a relationship if the person does not speak English very well, because then you need to communicate more deep feelings and they don't understand that.
I think what you say is a very good perspective because I had the same I had the same feeling with my partner who's Dutch that I love the foreign aspect.
Yeah,
You know
me
what I mean?
too.
Except for the language part that could improve. But I love the culture difference, and one of the things we have the most fun with is expressions. He'll tell me a Dutch expression, and then we'll find out it's the same thing in English, or it's different, but we'll talk about it. It's a lot of fun. It can be.
Yeah,
It can be a lot of
yeah,
fun.
yeah, I'm agree.
Okay, thank you for your perspective.
That's fine, thank you.
Let me go to the next question. Just turning my page. Um, uh, okay, this sort of came up already, so I'm going to bring it up. Do you worry more about being too much or not enough? I heard some of you talk about this, so maybe we can talk about it now. Do you worry about being too much or not enough? Go ahead.
Um, I've always been worried about being too much because I've always been, whenever I'm in a relationship, for example, I forget about myself. It's like I don't exist anymore, and the person with who I am, it's like the center of everything. I stop seeing my friends, I stop talking to my family, I stop doing my hobbies. Everything is about this person, so it's too much. And some of people, they don't like it, and it's so we've always been scared and worried about being too much.
But it sounded like you were saying you lose yourself in the relationship.
Oh yes, definitely.
So if you're losing yourself, how are you too much?
It's too much for the person. I mean,
That you're blending with them.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
okay, I get it.
yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Mm.
Um, I think a lot of people go through this, and this is actually my niche. Do you know that word?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's actually my niche, that losing yourself while you're trying to connect. That's exactly what my niche is about.
Mm.
So I would encourage you to look for more workshops that I give because they're all about this.
Yeah.
And maybe we can shed some light on it
Mm.
in another workshop because we have 10 minutes left now.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for bringing it up, Ikram. I appreciate it. Anyone else have a comment on this topic?
I
If
think,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, sorry,
No,
Barbara.
no, no.
I think I'm the opposite. I worry more about not being enough, but the same as Ikram, I tend to lose myself and neglect myself a little bit. I'm more focused on the other person to meet his needs, to stay attentive, supportive to him. But I think that if you are in the right relationship, you are not gonna be never too much. That's what I think.
Or not enough.
Yeah, that's interesting as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, that's true. I never thought about this in that way. I'm thinking more about I cannot be too much if I'm in the right relationship, but I always can do more. But it's true what you're saying. Yeah, not being enough, the other person understands as well, because you don't need to be all the time thinking about him or being available for him. And I think a lot of women, we tend to do this, maybe being too much or not being enough, but we always worry to meet the stand. We always trying to meet and be excellent meeting our men's need or our partner's need. We are always afraid about this, and we lose ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is such a big idea that, like I said, that's why I chose it for my whole business, you know, because it's so spread out among people, this idea
Mm.
of losing yourself. And I also just did a workshop on how you lose yourself with AI. You know,
Yeah.
it's the same idea. Instead of being a person, AI is a powerful machine, of course, but you can lose yourself in it, and it's the same dynamic. But okay, thank you, Maria. I appreciate it. Let's go to the next question. Um, what do you want more of in dating? What do you want more of? Depth, fun, security, or expansion, or something else I didn't mention? How about Mohammed? What do you want more of from dating?
Um, Actually, funny,
Yeah,
yeah,
humor.
humor, yeah, and yeah, I think in first date, funny is important.
Yeah, I think, and would you say not just laughing together, but also laughing at yourself?
Enjoy the time,
Yeah.
enjoy the time, but yeah, I don't love myself, and I don't want find a reason for laughing.
Uh-huh.
Um, but we are trying find a funny tema, funny topic.
Yeah. Okay. And
Thank
Sichuan, what do you want more of from dating? I listed a couple things, but I'm sure you have another one.
Yeah, I would like to have security because for me, it's very, very long time that I haven't been in a healthy relationship. So I really want to meet someone reliable and with
Okay.
security.
Security. Okay.
Mm.
And Ikram,
I would say the same thing, security. I think
when you guys say security, what are you talking about?
it's about feeling secure in the relationship so you
Like
can
safe.
go, yeah, safe. You can feel safe. If you don't feel safe with the person, you don't want to go in this relationship. So you need.
So would an example be like that they don't make you feel vulnerable or exposed or something?
I think you can feel safe and secure when you can talk about anything
Ah,
to your
okay.
partner, and that person is not here to judge you, but to protect you and to be here for you.
Okay.
Then you can feel safe and secure. You don't have any fears to, like, you're not like, oh, I'm not going to talk about this because I'm scared about something or whatever. You will just say whatever you want. You will do whatever you want, and you know that person will be here to support you every
Okay, but
time.
I have to admit that even after 25 years, I don't want to bring up the housekeeping.
I don't understand. Sorry.
Even after 25 years, the housekeeping is a touchy subject. So I agree with what you're saying, but there are some exceptions.
Yes, of course.
And Maria?
For me, I think it's security as well.
Oh,
But
wow. Okay.
yeah, but I think for me, security, it's more about, it's related as well to consistency. I
Oh,
feel secure if someone is consistent. I mean, if you talk to me every day. It's not like you are talking to me a lot
like
for
a
three
roller
days, and
coaster.
after you disappear 2 days, after you are again very passionate, and after, I don't know,
No, I
this kind of
understand.
thing.
Is it like reliable or it's consistent? It's
It's
different.
consistent. It's like if you are, I mean, you are consistent on time.
Yeah. Yeah. I see what you
Yeah,
mean.
yeah,
Their reactions and their behavior is consistent.
yeah. I mean, I'm in now in a relationship, and he's not consistent, so that makes me feel insecure because we can spend 3 days together lovely, and after I don't see you in 1 week, and after I see you 4 days, and after I don't see you in 2 weeks. I mean, no, I don't, that's not security in a
Okay.
relationship. No,
Okay.
if that makes sense. I don't know.
Yes,
Yeah.
that does make sense, and it interests me, and it doesn't surprise me that three of you pick out security. Of course, that makes sense to me.
Mm,
I think I would also choose that myself with why it works with my partner for so long. We have a couple minutes left, so I want to do a closing. I just want to emphasize that the topic was not losing yourself while connecting. That was the topic. So it's not, dating isn't just about finding someone, it's about staying with yourself. And does anyone have a question or comment to end the session with? We have 4 minutes left.
mm.
What is your takeaway? Maria, go ahead.
No, I was thinking about what you said. Yeah, dating is about finding someone without losing yourself. And this is very interesting because I think when we are dating or we are in a relationship or dating or trying to date someone, we tend to focus that our happiness depends on this. And I think is what you mean, that is not our happiness depending on finding a partner. It's more about maybe working first in ourselves.
Yeah, and also, Maria, I would add to when you were talking about the other person being consistent, there's also something about yourself having consistency.
Yeah,
You see what I mean?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because one term that I use in my writing is internal continuity. And that's
Internal.
internal continuity. And
Uh,
basically that means the person you know yourself to be.
mhm.
That the person you keep coming back to that you connect with yourself. Okay, I think we'll end it there. Thank you for coming. You might, by the way, you might get a review to fill out by Meetup, and I hope you do that. I appreciate your feedback.
Thank you.
If you want more about me, you can go to my website. That's drbarbaraforsuccess.com. And you can also just message me if you want to talk to me, just message me. And I really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. And please do come to more of my workshops. I think I am going to have more singles workshops. Excuse me. I think I'm going to have more singles workshops because I really enjoy it. And I hope it works for you as well. So have a good evening, and I will hopefully see you soon.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
It was so
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thank you.